Public displays,
of affection.
yes.
Yeah.
Now, I would have been very approving of public displays of affection, but I think as I got older, I've become less tolerant, or kind of, you become more conservative.
Aha, yes, that's the word. How conservative.
Hello, and you're very welcome to Mind Blowing. I'm Paul Gill.
And I'm Siobhan Lyon, and today we are going to be discussing public displays of affection.
Yeah.
You got tongue twisted there.
Tongue-tied.
Or tongue-tied.
Tongue-twisted is a different thing. You get tongue-tied as a result of a tongue twister. It's a different thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right.
Public displays,
of affection.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I would have been very approving of public displays of affection, but I think as I got older, I've become less tolerant, or kind of, you become more conservative.
Aha, yes, that's the word. How conservative are you?
And when you get into public displays of affection, like what are the kind of things we're talking about?
What are the limitations, I suppose, to it? I mean, is hand holding okay? What about kissing, hugging, groping downright? Let's go mad.
Okay,
Yeah.
like hand holding, right? So you see couples walking down the street holding hands, that's fine. But what if one of them's holding the other's butt, or hand into the back of
I
the
see that a lot,
trousers?
actually. The hand in
The back of the trousers.
Yeah.
But down the back of the trousers.
No, in the
That's
pocket.
not. So in the pocket it's okay.
Yeah.
So you draw a line
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no rule book on this, but I think maybe we should come up with one.
I don't think so.
But even like,
I want to draw rules from it.
I was walking in a park.
Yeah.
I don't say where. And there was a couple on bench, and they were chatting, and he had his arm around her and whatever. But then the other hand goes over, and then they start groping and feeling each other. Hand goes up the jumper.
Yeah.
For God's sake, guys, you're in
Get
a
a room.
You're in a public space.
Get a room at that point.
But isn't that it, Siobhan? Like, it's inappropriate because there could be kids around, there could have been anybody around, and that kind of thing. I think that intimacy, that's more appropriate. Yes, we're getting a room.
Yeah. Do you know if you do that for the children, you could be accused of ruining them?
Right, okay.
Yeah, because you're desensitizing them to sexual behavior.
Well, I thought you were going to say you could be arrested. I
don't know if you could be. I don't know.
Behavior.
I suppose if somebody deems it inappropriate in front of children, then you could be actually arrested for that.
Yeah, but even if it's not in front of children, if you're just there on the park bench and you're getting into it, and an officer, the law, walks past, can he book you then for indecency?
And I'd say so. I'd say it's possible, because if you urinate in public, what's going to happen to you?
Yeah, but that's
it's
a different thing.
Because you're exposed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I suppose bar you're drunk and you're coming home from. But most people, if they're caught short and they have to go, will go off somewhere private.
Yeah, I mean we've all jumped into the ditch, when needs be.
Yeah, but,
it's not something you can make it stop. You know.
So, is it like if you saw a couple on a park bench?
Especially for women of a certain age, like myself. Okay, go on. So,
Moving on.
couple on the park bench.
Yeah, if they're talking, they're holding hands, and then there's a lot of but then the kissing gets into more prolonged kissing, and maybe just tongues.
French kissing.
Is that forbidden? Should it be forbidden?
I don't know. I think it's everybody's personal choice. I mean, I think
but for
it
me,
depends on what you're comfortable with. I wouldn't be comfortable with that. I would definitely hold hands and hold. I wouldn't even hold hands for long, simply because my hand gets hot and I just get uncomfortable. I just like to have a bit of my own space, maybe, or something. But I definitely would hug and kiss momentarily.
Right.
I wouldn't get into the heavy petting. No, or heavy kissing in public. I just don't think it's appropriate.
Yeah, but you see, I wonder too, I don't know, did you ever see your parents displaying affection with you, hugging, kissing?
Kind of. When they'd be drunk. Have a good few drinks on them, maybe might give each other a kiss on the lips.
Yeah.
But nothing heavy.
Yeah. Ever. So does that predispose you to being one way or the other then when you grow up? I think it must do.
Yeah. Because I know another woman who is very full on with kissing children, and even other people's children. She kissed them on the mouth, and I think that's disgusting. I think you should never kiss a baby or a child
on the mouth.
On the mouth. I don't kiss my own children on the mouth.
No.
You know, but I know loads of mothers who do kiss their babies and their children on the mouth.
It's a baby. No, it's a baby. It's your baby.
It's your baby, yeah.
But as they get older, like toddlers and mothers don't need to kiss them on the mouth.
But that's just my preference or my personal choice. I just feel for me, it's always been enough for me to kiss their little hand or their forehead or their cheek. Or,
yeah.
You know, but most of them I would kiss my children on the forehead. Yeah. You know, I think that kissing on the lips is an intimate thing.
I think if you grew up in a household where there are displays of affection, but not inappropriate, where the mother and father kiss or hug or hold hands or whatever, I think that can be a nice influence then on the person who's grown up in that household.
Yeah.
And I think
feel loved then.
And I think they would see it as natural and normal, and that's okay to express that. But it's the borderline. And one of the things I was thinking of this is that I like when you see elderly couples walking on holidays. Little old lady, little old man,
it's
and
the dream,
around.
isn't it?
Yeah. But what if they sat down on a bench and started snuggling, making out?
Do you ever see Bad Grandpa?
No,
oh my gosh, Johnny Knoxville, you have to look that.
Okay, I can imagine where you're going with this, but
he's disgusting. There's no two ways about it. He's absolutely outrageous the things he does.
Right, this guy's just no man.
Yeah, he's really, horny granddad going around the place. It's gross.
Right.
Yeah, but it's hilarious. I mean, he does the kind of things that you just would not want to see,
Yeah, right. Okay, but that's put on, and he's pushing the boundaries deliberately.
It's a film, obviously,
Yeah, but if you saw an elderly couple walking around with holding hands, and then one of them drops the hand down the other one's backside,
oh God bless them.
Would you be shouting at them, "Hey, get a room," or would you kind of go, "Oh God"?
I think I'd burst out laughing. I'd probably be shocked.
That's my phone talking.
Oh my God, Siri.
It's my watch talking to me. I'm going to take off my watch. Siri, you shouldn't be listening. You're on silent.
This is inappropriate conversation.
That's inappropriate, Siri. Yeah, you're too young.
How old is Siri?
Siri's young.
10.
Yeah.
If even.
So it's there is an age thing here too, isn't there?
Yeah.
And up until recently, I would say too, like that we had the referendum on same-sex marriage, and I think that normalised, or legally, officially, gay couples holding hands or showing affection as well. And sometimes you see it, and it's fine and it's lovely. But again, I think that some people would have had an issue with that same-sex couples showing affection.
Oh yeah.
Not even going overboard, just holding hands or on the cheek.
I have plenty of gay friends actually that will not hold hands in public still.
Why are they attracting bad reaction?
Yeah.
Really?
Because people look at them in disdain. And I think it's the same thing with an old couple kissing or something like that. Why would you look at them in disdain? If you'd look at a young couple kissing and you think it's a lovely thing or something like that, what's the difference? Why are we ageist? I wouldn't be ageist in that way.
Yeah, but
I mean, if I see any couple at any age or any gender or any preference broken into on a park bench, I'd be like, hey, there's kids around here, you need to just rein it in.
Is there a subconscious thing here, like body shame, that you think your body gets older, you get wrinkly and flabby and all the rest, and it's not a pretty thing, but yet like people remain in love and relationships their whole lives, and I think it's a nice romantic thing.
Because you're in love with the person,
and you'd hate to think
their soul.
You'd hate to think somebody dumped you at 75 because you've got a bit flabby.
It happens all the time, though, doesn't it? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, like you see, well, look, I'm going to come under a bit of scrutiny here, but there's loads of men out there that drop their women, when they hit 40, 50 years of age and they trade her in for a younger model,
Oh yeah, well that's okay.
It's probably happening more with women now as well, as women have evolved just a little bit more. But
and with apps like Tinder and stuff like that too.
Women that were cheated on by
it used to be the way that if more often than not like exclusively, that back in the day, if your partner died and if you didn't remarry, that was it. You weren't in a relationship. or if your relationship broke up. And now with apps and whatever, you can go out and get whatever you want.
Oh yeah,
It's like fast food. Order in.
Jesus, let's not get into that.
What we have to, we'll order in.
There's a joke around that.
Don't say it.
We're not bringing it up here. But yeah.
But I think too that sometimes people are showing off display infection. It's as if they're looking for attention. Look who's on my arm.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, they're flaunting there.
It can be, but then kind of a step on from that. Then sometimes the person that is on their arm maybe isn't comfortable with this public display of affection, and they're just kind of.
Yeah.
And you can see the mismatch in the body language.
Jeez, do you know, I was watching this horrible thing, Stay Sweet, I think was the name on Netflix, about this cult. And this man, like this young girl, she's only 18 or 19, and she had to marry the leader of this cult anyways, and he was like 75 years old. Now, to me, looking at her, she's not attracted to him, and she wasn't attracted to him, you know. Like,
but it's a status thing within the cults. Like privileged to be married to this.
Yeah, he had 25 wives or something ridiculous like that, and he was within this cult for this religion. But she, you know, it was a great honour, of course, for him to want to marry her. And there's a picture of them kissing, and then she discusses that. She was like, he just pulled me into him and kissed me like that, you know. And
did she escape this cult?
Yes, she got out.
Right.
Yeah, which was great news, actually, you know, thank God. Because, you know, when he died, his son took over, and he was actually you know, it was a lot worse than started to happen.
Yeah.
But the whole thing was uncovered anyways in the end, thank God. But those kind of things are, like, to me, just disgusting. Like, you know, they're forcing somebody into a public display of affection that they actually don't want.
Well, marriage is the ultimate. I was going to say public display of affection, but it's I mean, these cults and religions have their own rules. Yeah. They're not logical.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're to suit the people that are controlling these cults, and it's not anything else.
And then we have to bring up the gold digger. We have to talk about that in this.
Go on.
You see the young man or the young woman that's with somebody that's way older than me, you know. And only for they have money.
You see pictures of that online, and you wonder, they made up the ugly as hell looking people with a glamorous person on their arm. And, you know, somebody
who's drop dead gorgeous, you know, like a model or something like that.
Yeah.
And you're
like, what was the question?
Imagine
Mrs. Caroline Aherne and Mrs. Murphy, she was in that character. She asked Debbie McGee, who was married to Paul Daniels, who was much older than her, and she asked a good question. She said, what attracts you about Paul Daniels, multi-millionaire?
Multi-millionaire.
It was a laugh and a joke, and in fairness, Debbie laughed at it, and everybody laughed at it, because they did a very good marriage.
Yeah.
And we're lovely couple. But money does play a factor, because money is prestige.
Yeah.
And status
and everything.
And security.
Yeah.
So
means a lot.
You see that.
Like, it is possible for us to be really attracted to your personality and just love.
And they just happen to be there.
They just happen to be. It is possible though, like, that you can fall in love with somebody.
Yeah, but you don't see it like with, you know, that she falls in love with Eric, who works in the local swamp and he shovels crap all day.
Yeah.
You don't see it that way.
Very rare.
No, so obviously there's other factors that are contained in it.
I do think security is a big thing for people though. And people tend to say money does equal security, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I remember as a kid trying to sound wise beyond my years and saying to her, money isn't everything. She goes, try to live without it, son.
Yes.
And that stuck with me.
Yeah.
You know, our Spike Milligan, the comedian, would have said that I know that money doesn't make you happy, I'm just looking for a chance to prove it. Give me money and I'll tell you how I am after a while.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We're more or less at the end of this discussion. It's something that, again, we can be accused of being biased or prejudiced or kind of old fogies, you know, but just being opinionist. But I say that you do have to have your opinions, because there's not this political correctness and what you should and what you shouldn't do, but it's how it impacts on you personally that counts. So when you see a couple, you know, making up on the bus or the train, maybe, for God's sake, this is inappropriate. Okay, I know
Yeah.
that you like each other, you're into each other. But wait until I'm off the train or the bus.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, get a room.
get a room.
We hear that a lot. Sometimes I actually hear that a lot with my kids at home. Even if my husband and I hug each other, that, straight away they're on top of us.
Yeah.
Get a room. You know, get a room. Oh my God, get a room. But they love it actually. At the back of it all. So.
You've been listening to Mind Blowing with me, Paul Gill.
Siobhan Lyon.
Like us, subscribe, all that kind of thing. Share us, download us. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, and let us know what your opinion of the podcast today was. We were really interested to hear that.
Bye.